One of my favorite games to revisit from time to time is World of Horror. In short, it's a roguelike, turn-based, cosmic horror RPG where you have to stop the old gods from being summoned and destroying your town. To stop them, you need to enter the lighthouse where the ritual to summon them is taking place. But to even get inside, you need to collect 5 keys. To get the keys, you need to solve 5 mysteries that are randomized every playthrough. One of the possible mysteries you can solve is called Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. It centers around a being known as Akamanto, who will appear in the school restroom after classes end and ask people if they want red or blue paper. If you play along and pick one, you'll be attacked and forced into a battle. Defeating him in this state will get you to Mystery's Ending B, along with the Crestfallen Mask. This is an equipable item that immediately lowers Doom by 10%, which is great because getting Doom to 100% is an instant game over. So obviously you want to put it on, right? However, you only get 3 slots, and certain items can only be equipped in certain slots. What do you do if you want to wear something else, like a cool newer mask? Well, you take it off. You have acquired the Faceless status. It removes 2 points from all of your stats, and not even putting it back on will fix it. No matter what you do, no matter how many masks you wear, you cannot regain what was lost. Where was once a face is now forever a dark, empty void. Do you remember what you looked like? Was there even a face there to begin with? Or were you simply fooling yourself until the mask finally slipped? Overall, World of Horror is a great game and I highly recommend it if you're interested in a challenging, Lovecraftian adventure. But that's not what we're focusing on today. I just used one aspect of it to introduce the concept of masking. Masking is when you suppress parts of yourself, whether it be certain behaviors or aspects of your personality, in order to blend in with your environment. It's normal to act differently around different people, like how you act around your family versus your friends. But masking takes it to a whole other level. We're talking about pushing yourself to uncomfortable levels while bottling up your negative emotions until it reaches a breaking point. Now, actual masking will rip your face off, but the negative effects can be similarly damaging. It's common among people who have autism, ADHD, and other mental health issues for good reason. You just want to fit in, that's all. If you force yourself to make eye contact and hide that pesky anxiety of yours, everything will be fine, right? However, it can not only make those health issues worse, it can also prevent you from being diagnosed and getting the help you need. Masking can be very tiring. You will reach some level of exhaustion, be it physically, mentally, or emotionally. You might not even realize you're doing it. You might have gotten so used to it that it happens on reflex. The mask becomes a part of you. If you take it off now, what will you have left? Will there even be anything behind it at all?
Nehemiah? Hello? Is this not the part where you begin offering advice? This is one of your generic advice videos, correct?
I guess. I'm not a medical professional, but as someone with experience masking, getting diagnosed is a good start. Getting a diagnosis will give you access to resources that may be covered by your insurance, which you can then use to work towards improving yourself. Like therapy or medication.
What if they are unable to receive such coverage or do not have a diagnosis at all? What if they are a mere puppet masquerading as a person?
That will make it harder, sure, but something to remember is you can always find help. If a group of friends makes you feel like you can't be yourself, then are they really your friends? In general, being around people you're comfortable with is better for your health. If you try to express yourself to your group and they reject you, then you're better off finding a new group that better suits you.
What if you can't leave that group? What if you are dependent on them? Do you know how difficult it is to integrate yourself into a new environment? Especially when you have a disability or mental illness fighting against you. What are you supposed to do under such circumstances?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't have all the answers. I'm learning them myself over time.
Then what was the point of this whole video?
To bring awareness to a struggle some people might not even know they have. Let them know they can get help, and reassure them they're not alone.
And here I thought you were trying to profit off generic advice like all the other so-called advice gurus.
I've been making these kinds of videos to see what resonates with people, to be honest. Being an angel of comfort, it's in my nature to help people any way I can.
Even if it means suppressing your own needs.
Precisely.
Ah, so that's where the masking comes in. I understand you better now. Then to make a point I shall ask, is there anything behind your mask?
Do you know what happens if you choose to not pick anything from Nakamanto?
No, what happens?
You still fight him, minus the initial damage, but he reveals his true form. He takes off his mask to reveal that his face is an empty void, and in his face you see all your worst fears.
What a truly terrifying creature.
He's a hard boss to fight for a lot of players. He even has his own game over screen.
If this game is so meaningful to you, then I will investigate this further. Goodbye, Nehemiah.
Okay, good luck with that. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Be mindful of the masks you wear, and don't force yourself into one that doesn't fit you. It is important to adapt and survive, but you can do so in much healthier ways. I believe in you, and I'll see you all next time.